about the headbanging bit. Welcome to the Ski Rex Media live stream and virtual outbreak party. Saturday night, everybody. You know what's funny about the headbanging bit is that I have no idea if I'm on beat. Notice I don't wear earphones. I don't have my phone running, with the stream to see if it's even working. I have no idea. He's late. You want your money back? You didn't pay no money, sucker, and I wasn't even late. I was right on time. Well, at least the music kicked in right on time, where it should have been close. As soon as the clock turned to 8 p.m., boom, I hit the theme music. All right, so it might take a second to come up. In any case, I am Tim from Ski Rex Media, as you all know. Taking my drink, getting ready to do the old virtual après party. Talking about seasons change tonight on the virtual après party. But before we get into that, please, if you so choose or you can, depending on how you watch the virtual après party here on the old YouTube channel, please check in with the old live chat. Go ahead, throw in your 2 cents. Let us know you're here. Let us know that there's someone other than the guys here. Not very many ladies check in with the virtual après party, and that's kind of disappointing for so many reasons. All kidding aside, check in if you like. If you want to get it out of the way now, hit that like button so people know it's worth watching when they check out the replay when that's available. Or you can wait to the end. Either way is fine with me, especially if you actually like it. And if you don't actually like it, still hit the like button and then email me and tell me why. How'd that sound? What we got here? Scooter got his money. Got money. Did you get your money's worth? Did you today at the indoor facility, the gym, Big Snow American Dream down there in the Meadowlands in North Jersey? Rob and Scooter both ventured down there again. Let's see here. Rob's here. Alyssa's at events. Oh, Scooter made it on time. Yes, Alyssa texted me and said, probably not going to make it. She has other plans. And this is why outside of the time of COVID, once season starts kicking up, the virtual après party will go into its season break and come back at the end in next summer because we're all going to be out skiing and we're not going to get back here in time. That's just the way it's going to go. We got here, Scooter, totally worth it, going back in October. For those who want to know, I haven't booked it yet because I ended up getting caught up setting up for the old I was setting up a couple things, setting up the live stream, setting up tomorrow's top post day, setting up all those posts, getting that ready. And I did not book it, but I will book it. And me and Trey Surf Dragon, my friend Travis, will be in at Big Snow on October 24th, midday. That is when we are going. And Ski Rex Media, though represented the last 2 times, and I'm certain the next 2 or 3 or 10 times that Rob's goes, not only was it represented without us there, without me there, it's going to be represented by ya boy, the man himself, and it's going to be good. We're going to tear that shit apart, and I'm going to do that shit straight up. I'm going to do that shit straight up, ski board style, baby. I'm going to do it right. I'm busting out the 110s, and I'm ripping it. I don't care. I love it. I love ski boards, and anybody who says they don't love them, that's okay. You don't have to love them the way I love them. Most people don't. I'm still putting money on the fact that I'll be the first person to walk into that place using ski boards. The first and probably the last. Maybe. I could be wrong. There are those like me, other fringe folks, other people who are nonconformist, like the goth kids say in South Park, nonconformist. I don't know. But that's what I'm bringing. And not just because I love them, but because it's just so much easier to throw those in the trunk of the car than my skis. It's just easier. So there you go. Me and Trav will be making our first appearance down there October 24th. And that's the first day for ski. I've seen ski boards. Well, all right. So I didn't get to be first. That's okay. It's good to know that there's others out there representing the ski board life, such as it is. Again, nobody uses them. I think, I don't know anymore. At this point in my skiing life, I've been skiing since I was 12. I picked up ski boards when I was, 17 maybe is when I saw them. So all those years, I don't know if I like them anymore the way I did, or if I just like being different. Not 100% sure which it actually is, but that's okay, baby. I'm all about it, and I'm going to ride them anyway. You know what? That's going to make for a good clip later in the week is the ski board talk. So let me write that down. I'll use this page here. Here. What time are we at here? I don't even know. 19 minutes-ish? Yeah. 19 minutes-ish. Ski board clip. That's right. I'm going to make you all live through it again, those of you who follow me on social media. So, now we got that out of the way. And it's going to be awesome. What else we got here? What else are we waiting for more heads, or are we just going to go with it? Are we just going to talk about the seasons changing? Because I don't know if by where you all live, well, I know by where Travis lives, because it's, right just south of here, but have you noticed the seasons changing? Have you noticed that the air is cooler and crisper and sweeter, and the leaves are changing, man? It is fall here already. It hasn't even turned to fall. Fall is 10 days away, and the leaves are already changing up here, man. I wouldn't be surprised if it started snowing, man, because it has been chilly out at night. We've had some warm days still, but I think that's about done here in the old Vermont. I think that's done, kids. It is autumn, and autumn's going to turn to a quick winter. I have a feeling. I'm not going to say I'm calling it. Because I don't want to be wrong. I don't mind being wrong. I don't. I'm fine with being wrong. If someone proves me wrong, that just means I've learned something new. But why call it if I don't have to? You know what I'm saying? I think you do. Are you excited? Are you excited for autumn? Are you just sick of the hot? Now look, I'm not one to complain about the weather. I really am not. I saw people for years bitching, oh, it's 90, oh, it's 95. This was down in Jersey mostly, where it gets really hot and humid and disgusting, and bitch. And I'm like, dude, we live here. And then these same people would bitch in the wintertime, like, oh, it's so cold. I'm like, make up your mind, dude. Is it cold or is it hot? And then they bitch about the snow, and it's like, this is New Jersey, bro. It snows 3 times a year, except for that one winter, I think was 2014, where it snowed a lot. But typically, it doesn't snow a lot. What are you bitching for? Never bitch about the weather. But having said that, I'm going to bitch about the weather. It was getting hot this whole summer, and I was kind of getting bored with it. I really was. The 90-degree heat. It's the humidity, really. The heat isn't the problem. It's the humidity. We all know that. You go outside, you're walking around, and you're just drenched. You feel like someone hit you with a bucket of water. It sucks. People do love to bitch. Here, we could tie that into the big snow, man. For those who don't play on Twitter, Rob had to go 2 rounds with some asshole indoor skiing hater. Just said it looked like a joke. It's like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? Looks like a joke. It looks like skiing in a warehouse. That's no joke. That's awesome. I see no problem with it. But haters gotta hate, man. We're in the world of haters. We're in the time of haters. People say, living in the times of COVID-19, like they used to say, that book, Love in the Time of Cholera. No, man. We live in the time of the hater. The hater. I can't abide by the hater, man. Not anymore. There was a time when I was the hater. I won't lie about it. But I've seen the errors of my ways. I have grown beyond that. He was a dick. Some people don't, and you're right, Trav. Some people just don't understand. They don't get it. They can't see the positive, or they can't see it as something more. Like if this dude just came out and said, "Not my thing. I don't like it." No problem, bro. You don't have to like it, and it's cool that you were civil. But no, he's being a dick. He was being a dick about it, and it was just like, come on, dude. I read it. I went through and found it and read it for the laugh. Thought about jumping in on it, but I didn't, trying to protect the name a little bit. Once Ski Rex Media is big enough where it can protect itself, then I'll jump in and call people assholes all over the place. Till then, we're not doing that. Till then, we're playing safe. Not going to lie. So yeah, haters gotta hate. People bitch about the weather. People bitch about indoor skiing. And then this same guy's going to bitch about outdoor skiing. Then they're going to bitch about their passes, and they're going to bitch about this, and then it's going to be bitching about, getting your temperature checked and social distancing. It's like, come on, dude. Like, it's not like you didn't know. It's not like you got there, someone said, well, guess what, we're doing this, and then punch you in the fucking balls. Like, that's not what's gonna happen. It's garbage, dude. Stop bitching. Quit your bitching, dude. Don't bitch. I'm bitching about people bitching. Wait, what? Is that a thing? I don't even know. Anyway, who gives a shit about the haters? Screw them. Let them go hate. I'm not hating on the haters. I'm just saying I got no time for the haters, right? What we got here? Well, COVID isn't really what they say. It is. Well, bleh. Sorry about that. COVID. Welcome a new person. A name I don't recognize, by the way. B. Kaczynski. Welcome to the Ski Rex Media live stream and virtual opera party, my friend. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you don't share, if you don't follow Ski Rex Media on any of the social media channels, please follow at least one or go to the website, skirexmedia.com, and subscribe. Well, COVID isn't really what they say it is. Look into it. Man, there is so much news about one way or the other. I've given up on it. I wear my mask, but at the same time, I see only my computer during the day anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't know what it is good for. I'll tell you this. It's kind of awesome. Rob was telling us, I do on IG and you follow me. Very good. Very good. I like that. Did you see it from the post or from the IG story that this was happening? Which did you see it on? I'm curious. Doing a little market research now. The beautiful thing about COVID-19 and skiing is that it's getting all the cool shit. Rob was telling me that the RFID thing like pops open the lockers and shit. I'm like, this is awesome. Bring on the technology. I love that. Technology is not progress. Nikola Tesla said that. But it's still kind of cool while we have it. What do we got here, Robert? Did you see the videos of us having a blast today? I did. I saw it. If no one else saw that, head to tech_Rob at Twitter over there and check out his videos. Him and Scooter were down there, or he and Scooter were down there riding the old indoor track. Dude, tell me the truth, though. There was one, I think it was in Scooter on his Instagram, on Scooter's Instagram post. I don't remember your thing offhand for Instagram, so you have to plug yourself, dude. You'll be fine plugging yourself. I don't mind the shameless plug as long as we don't go overboard. Part of it actually looked kind of steep. Like, I don't know if it was your angle from the lift or whatnot, but it looked kind of steep. Not like scary steep, but steeper than I thought it was just one kind of, and that was it. You know what I mean? Is it steep? Is it not steep? How does that look? Let's see here. Podcast and IG. Very good, man. Awesome. There you go. At Sprint and Ski. That's the part. It was the N that was throwing me. I knew it wasn't just Sprint Ski. I knew that. I couldn't remember what was in between. So, shameless plug there. No, the top is steep. See, so it was just the angle that I assume you were using your phone. Just the angle you were sitting on the lift. That's fine. It looks great. I'm not afraid of steeps. I'm just... it's a legit blue diamond. Funny enough, while living in Las Vegas, there was Blue Diamond Road. So there you go. Hey, man, I'm all about the Blue Diamonds. I ski the East. And everybody in the West tells me, oh, man, all your diamonds are blues out here. I'm like, I seriously doubt that, but whatever. I'm just playing for any Westerners out there. I know you guys got legit terrain. It's not a cliff, perfect for playing around, getting turns in. Perfect. And that's awesome. That's all I'm looking forward to. Knock the rust off, get the confidence back. Lacking a lot of confidence. I've talked about this. I'm lacking confidence. I'm terrified to take my first run. It's almost like coming out of retirement for me. They say it's like riding a bike, but then I wasn't feeling too confident when I got on a bike a couple weeks ago either. So we'll see how that goes, but Trav will be with me. He can drive me home from the hospital. Anyway, let's see here. Not a cliff, perfect for playing around, getting turns in. Awesome, beautiful. Definitely going to check that out. And I like New Jersey anyway. Beautiful thing about this is going from Travis's house down, we don't have to go through New York City, so we don't have to deal with the traffic. Some traffic, but not all of it, and that's what counts. Well, skiing is what counts, but getting there is half the fun, and traffic is never fun. Yes, one of these days, Ski Rex Media is going to go ahead and do a road tripping show as well as the ski shows, but I'll probably save that till next summer when road tripping starts. What we got here? No hospital trips. No, we're not going to hospital for real. Shit, I've been skiing since '84. What's a blue diamond? Blue diamond, as long as Scooter is doing it the way is talking the same shit I would, it's just a bit. It means nothing. Just fucking around. Yeah, there is no blue diamond. There is Blue Diamond Nuts. There is the Blue Diamond Road and the Blue Diamond Target out there in Las Vegas. But it's oh, okay, you're just joking. See, square. That's true. A blue diamond is just a square turned sideways and stretched. It's all a bit. We're all bits here. But that's the problem with the chat is sometimes we don't get the nuances. You ever notice that? Have you ever ripped into someone because of a text message because you thought they were being a dick and they were really just playing around? And when you go back and read it with their inflection, with their nuance, when they're joking around, you're like, oh yeah, it kind of was, wasn't it? Yeah, I've gotten myself in trouble doing that once or twice in my day, man. I have flipped on people like, what the fuck are you talking about, motherfucker? It's not good. It's not good. Don't be an angry person. It's bad for you. I think the place is cool, but I doubt it's any blue square I've been on. Maybe not. I've been on, so many. Here's the thing about trail designations, trail ratings, is that there's no rhyme or reason to it. I swear it to this day. One mountain's diamond is another mountain's square is another mountain's green. And then some mountains have squares that probably should be diamonds or squares that probably should be greens or, vice versa. Then there's the ones that, the things that aren't even really trails, but that's more to the trail count. Have you ever noticed, and I'm not going to mention names, but you go, well, now you go to a website, but back in like the 90s when websites were just starting to come around, you just, look these things up other ways, other advertisements and whatnot. You go to a mountain stats and it says it's got like 150 trails. Just say 150 trails, right? And you get out the trail map and you start counting and you realize they're counting trails that are literally just like 10-foot connectors. Yeah. The trail ratings are subjective and the trail counts are sometimes exaggerated. But that's okay. I don't mind. I don't always know the trail names anyway. Nope. There's very few that I would know by name. People say, hey, have you skied this trail here? I'm like, I don't know, maybe. Well, I haven't been there since 1999. Like, is it still the same things? Trail names. Trails is just weird. The ski trails, the whole thing is just all strange. It's a very strange thing if you think about it. The names change, and then the colors change, and then lifts that were there one time weren't, lifts that weren't there, with lifts that were there are now not there. Lifts that weren't there are. It's very strange. I mean, it's not really strange. It's just, a mountain's progression, whatever. But I don't know. Fascinating, odd to me. I don't know. What do we got here? Subjective. Yep, I agree. It's all relative, baby. Just stay loose and let the mountain tell you what to do. That's my dating life. You can only ski one trail at a time. That's very true. So I just bomb through. I would check it out, but I'm not driving from Mass Vermont line to New Jersey to ski. It's a bit far. I don't know. I don't think that's far. That's a to each their own thing. I'm up here. I'm halfway up 91, and the Meadowlands is 4.5 from here. Well, closer to 5.5 from here, and I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. But I like to drive. Like I would drive around the world if I could, so I don't mind that. Mass Vermont line. I'll be down there this winter with my Indy Pass, going to Berkshire East, and I'm gonna pop all the way down to Mohawk and everywhere else. I like to drive. Scooter, I drove 4 hours one way today to do it. I'm addicted. Yeah, I like to drive, so I don't mind. Like me and Trav, I'm going to leave here, go to his house, get him. We're going to go down, mess around, and at least drive back up to his house, even if I don't come from this one. So 10 minutes from Berkshire East, 35 from Snow. There you go. I know that area. I don't know it. I've been through there more than my share, but I do know it. I don't know it. I know what you're talking about. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't think New York's that far, going into New Jersey, that is. But that's me. You know, like I said, I love to drive. I like to drive. I will take a road trip. I'm already planning I've already have road trips planned I'm probably never going to take. I've planned a trip to drive from here to Seattle taking 2.5 weeks. Like, it doesn't have to take 2.5 weeks at all. You can do it in 3.5 days driving if one wanted to do it with sleep and no sightseeing. Isn't that crazy? Berkshire Ace is badass. Best in Massachusetts, man. I'm going. It's on the Indy Pass, so I will be there. I'm going to check out that one. And what's that other one that straddles the New York border? Catamount? Is that Catamount? I think it is. I'm gonna check those both out sometime this year. Go check that out after I'm done smacking around Vermont's mountains and New Hampshire and the one in Maine. I'm all Indy Pass, man. I'm all in. That's why I'm excited for seasons changing. I am. Oh, there you go. Yep, owned by Berkshire. Yeah, and I actually knew that too, I think. Did I know that? I don't remember if I knew that. I might have known it. Who knows? I don't know. You can't know it all. You can't know everything. And I've come to find out recently you can't remember everything. And I can't remember anything. So that's how that goes. Yeah. Out this year, and it's going to be great. Speaking of road trips, I'm considering, and I don't know if I'm going to do this. It depends on where we are with the COVID-19 everything. It depends on if the season, runs all the way through, which I'm pretty sure it will. I'm guessing that it will. But then I'm a hopeful person, whatever. The two furthest away from me, they're about the same, 14, 15 hours from here. Is Ober-Gatlinburg down there in Tennessee, and then Cataloochee in North Carolina. I'm thinking about taking a run down there. Thinking about it. Driving down one day, skiing Tennessee that day, skiing North Carolina the next, and on the fourth day, return. I don't mind driving 15 hours in a day. I've done it before. I can do it again. I've driven a lot further than that, actually. Don't push for the 24 hours driving by yourself. Even if you pull it off, it hurts. It hurts at the end. Yes, you do reach a point where fatigue is painful. It's not good. I don't like it. I would never do it again. I would if I had to, but I don't want to, is what I'm saying. Skiing and barbecue sounds banging. Yeah, well, that's the thing, though. I don't know what barbecue you would find in that part of Tennessee and North Carolina. I don't know if that's where you'd find that stuff. What is this? Berkshire is steep and cheap. Steeper than Mount Snow, other than maybe Ripcord and Jaws. Yeah, Ripcord's ugly. Ripcord looks steep no matter how you look at it. Jaws is pretty good. I've skied Jaws a few times. Me and Trav, we used to work at Mount Snow. We've been all over that place. That's where Mount Snow is where I found out that bumps hurt your knees. So yeah, I need me a little time check here because I want to do that. I want to use that road trip and stuff for a clip too. If you follow Ski Rex Media on social media, you'll find I've been adding clips of the virtual opera party during the week. Yes, Berkshire, steep and cheap. Steep is fine. Don't mind steep. And I have heard that, so I want to check that out. Skiing and barbecue does sound banging. Like I said, if I can find barbecue while I'm down there, dude, you don't even have to ask. When Ski Rex Media Mountain Resort opens, the biggest restaurant on mountain will be barbecue, with the second biggest probably being the ramen joint. I just got to find the people to run them. I got to find the mountain first. I found the mountain. Now I just need the $7.5 million to buy it. So, support Ski Rex Media any way you can. Share and tell your friends how awesome it is. Share with and tell your friends how awesome it is. So that's what I'm going to be doing if I can do it. I don't know if I'm going to go down to those two this year, because there's so much skiing to be had up here. I don't know if I'll be taking that run down there, and I'm not even sure when I would do it. It would definitely have to be probably February at the latest to make sure they are open, even though those mountains, actually, I don't know how high up Ober-Gatlinburg is, but Cataloochee's summit's over 5,000, so there you go. Buy Maple Valley, reopen that shit. Maple Valley. Here's the funny thing about Maple Valley. Last I heard, and I don't know how true this is, because you're not wrong. I would love to get my hands on Maple Valley, not even to run it, because to run it, it needs snow making. Brattleboro just doesn't get enough snow. It would need great snow making. I would love to have bought it for myself. Have my own little mountain just sitting there on Route 30. It'd be awesome. But I heard, and I've heard this a couple times, so I don't know how true it is. And it's now I think it's actually, now that I think about it, a couple-year-old rumor. I heard that Maple Valley got bought out and was going to be turned into a microbrewery. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. The last time I went there, it still looked the same as it looked in 1990 whatever, shut down or whatever. I don't even know if you could start the lifts back up. They're probably, seized. Little elbow grease could probably get in there and break them up. But what do I know? I'm not a mechanic. I'm an amateur mechanic, and I would say very amateur. Shade tree is the term. No, man, I would love to have Maple Valley as my own. That would be great. That would be really cool. Connecticut Group bought it. So there you go. I would love to have gotten it. I would have loved to have Maple Valley. I'm eyeing up Plymouth Notch, $7.5 million, and everything works, and the lodge is really nice. It was a private resort, which I don't think that works all that well personally, but what do I know? I'd love to get that, or Haystack. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on Haystack either. I would have loved to get in on that. And I think they bought that. The group that bought that for $8 million, like $8 million for Haystack, and the snowmaking got moved up the road. I don't know if it actually got moved up the road, but if I remember correctly, the snow guns were bought by Vail, and Mount Snow is Vail. So I imagine that's where they ended up. Plus, Mount Snow likes to brag up that super snowmaking system they have. They love bragging about that. Plus, it's like AI, man. Like, they can run that shit from a cell phone, like from an app. Can you believe that? That's the world we're in with technology. You can run the entire mountain snowmaking from a friggin' Pixel phone or an iPhone if that's what you use. I use a Pixel. That's why I said it. So, yeah, I would love to buy either of those and turn them into Ski Rex Media Mountain Resort, where you can get a pass for cheap, because we're not doing anything special. We're not a super mountain yet, but whatever. I don't know nothing. What I do know is the seasons are changing, and that's the beautiful thing about the Ski Rex Media live stream and virtual opera party. I can throw anything I want in the title as the topic, and Lord knows we're not staying on topic. Never have, never will. Never will. But that's okay. We don't have to. We can talk about whatever we want here. You know what I'm saying? I think you do. Let me think. Season's changing. It's time to get excited, man. Definitely time to get excited. I'm excited. Not just because the weather's changing. Like, yeah, the heat bugs me too, like it does everybody else, but whatever. But we get excited because autumn is awesome. Especially if you're not just a mountain or snow sports person. People love Halloween. What we got here in the chat? Hermitage Club debt was bought by Berkshire Bank, and a new group has it. Yeah, $50K to get in, $15K a year to stay on. Yeah, totally not worth it. For as much as I love Haystack, I wouldn't have bought it. I remember when it first went private. I looked into it. I knew I couldn't afford it at that time, but I was like, I can't afford it now, but I couldn't afford it then. And I looked into it and all the restrictions and the pricing and everything. I was like, for Haystack, I love Haystack, but it's not that kind of a mountain. It's not that in the location for that kind of mountain. I think that was bad business by a bad businessman, and that's what you get. But yeah, I saw that the Schaefer people are consulting and helping run and operate it. But I think that, I don't know, man. Haystack's a tough egg to crack, man, because it as a private place, man. I don't see it. I just don't see it. I remember reading about that. I remember writing about that. I did a news story on that, actually. And I was like, man, it's awesome that they have experience in their corner, Like, that's great. That gives you all kinds of advantages. But you still have to have a product you can sell. And I don't know if Haystack, as a private or semi-private, as anything more than a simple public ski hill run similar to like Bromley or Magic Indy, or being part of a larger corporation. I just don't see it succeeding. But what do I know? I don't know much. I do know that with the seasons changing and Halloween coming, I don't know if Ski Rex Media is going to do anything fun for Halloween. I don't think we're going to do anything special. I don't think there's going to be a special Halloween episode of the live stream or the podcast. Then again, there might be. I don't know. If I come up with something, I'll do that as part of the season changing. But you look around and you see, like here, like I said, the leaves are changing, man. It's already autumn. I'm not being a Grinch, dude. I'm just saying I don't think we're doing anything special for it. Then again, maybe I will. Like I said, maybe I'll do Halloween and then something for Thanksgiving. I don't know. By Thanksgiving, the virtual après party will be in hiatus because something has to be open. Shit, Killington said, weather permitting, they're opening on the 14th. If you haven't checked that out, if you're a Vermont fan and a Killington fan, that story's also on Ski Rex Media. It will also be as part of the top posts on Sunday, the top posts of the week, which are posted on Sunday, so I can get other things done or go outside and play or do something other than sit at a computer typing, which doesn't always work out either. Sometimes the creativity is shot, but that's all right. No. I'm not being a Grinch. Well, maybe I'll do something for Halloween. I don't know. I just don't know. But it might dawn on me one night. I might be, laying awake, staring at the ceiling, be like, boom, there's your Halloween thing. Show up as a dune worm for Halloween. Nope, that's supporting the new movie, and I won't do that. Little movie talk for you. We all know that Ski Rex Media, Tim from Ski Rex Media, is more than snow sports. He also likes movies. I'm not all that impressed with the new Dune trailer. It looks fine. The special effects look fine, but it doesn't look like it's what they want it to be, in my opinion. But again, what do I know? Stay tuned. You never know. We might do a whole other channel and website and stuff devoted to my film opinions, just like I do this to my ski and winter opinions and snow sport opinions, and people seem to enjoy it. So wait till you see what I have to say about films. All I can say is Cal Drago should not be Duncan, Idaho, and that's fine. Anyway. Dressing as a dune worm. I could be Dune Cat, IR Dune Cat. I controls the spice. That could be fun too. I don't know what we're doing for Halloween here on Ski Rex Media. If you have any other ideas for something to do on Halloween or something you'd like to see for Halloween, drop me a line. There's plenty of ways to do it, social media and whatnot. All will be linked in the description for the replay. Right. Winter's coming though. Autumn's fine. I love autumn. The changing of the leaves and the falling of the apples. I got like 10 bushels of apples sitting in my backyard that are just falling from these apple trees that are back here. Much better than I thought they would be. I mean, they're not my trees. I don't take care of them. They're just here on the property. And they're dumping apples left and right. I kind of want to see if they're anything but a crab apple. See if they were safe to eat. I doubt they are, but who knows? The deer eat them. I see the deer, and they say the deer get drunk off the apples. I don't know if it's true. I've never seen it, but whatever. But then, as I was saying, that's all signs of the seasons changing. Apples, leaves, cooler air, Halloween stuff in stores, Spirit Halloween opening the stores up this year. If you heard that was a COVID rumor that Spirit's not opening this year. Wrong. They're open. Yeah, then winter. Ready for winter this year. I want to tackle winter. I want to. I haven't done anything for winter in a long time. Ski Rex Media started. That's good. Keep that going. We're blowing up here. A little bit. Baby steps. Tent sales are going on like crazy. Do you need gear? Take a look. Just look around. Tent sales everywhere. I have to go get me some boots. Actually, yeah, I have to get myself some boots. I gotta make some phone calls. Not tonight, obviously. Not tomorrow because it's Sunday, but Monday. Gotta make some phone calls and stuff. Find out who's got a good boot fitter and go get me some boots. Because I kind of don't really want to roll into big snow with the old ones, but I will if I have to. I don't mind doing it, but rather not do it, if you know what I mean. But you need gear. You need skis, board, boots, poles, bindings, gloves, hat, jackets, masks. Can't wait to put my Nordic Soul Riders on. See? There it is. We're all excited. We're all excited. But you see me, I'm trying to keep composed about it. Keep chill. You know, it's okay to be excited, but don't let it all out. Contain your excitement a little bit. Some people say, isn't that counterproductive? Is that really excitement? Yes. Excitement is not only what you you show, what you exhibit, but excitement is also how you feel inside, and not just the feeling you get like emotion or whatnot or something like that. I'm talking about like the heart beating a little bit more rapidly, or, you know, just kind of, whoops, broke my pen. Hold on. No. You know, it's the heart beating rapidly. It's that feeling of giddiness. It's how do you put it? It's all the emotion that you feel that you almost can't describe. You just kind of let it. Now, some people would say, Tim, are you just trying not to get your hopes up? Screw that. I always get my hopes up. Just to get them smashed down again. It's fine. I'm used to that. I'm accustomed to that. It's fine. No, but you let the excitement back build. That way, when the day comes, for us, it's October 24th and big snow. When the day comes, you let it all out. You let it explode. You let it explode forth on the world to show how excited you are. Then to say, I am excited. I am here, and I don't care about anything else. And this doesn't just go for snow sports kids. Remember, Ski Rex Media is not just snow sports lessons, but life lessons. Wisdom brought to you by someone who had to fight to get it. To get his wisdom. Yes. You let it all out in one big explosion of happiness and ecstasy, and no dirty jokes about everything I'm saying. I thought them too, but you don't have to say them. You make your own jokes. But what do we got here? Norm Ski and Bite in Keene is decent. Check them out. I will check them out. I don't know that shop. I also was told to check out Pinnacle out there in Stowe. Talked to one of the guys out there, says they're great too. So I got a few phone calls to make, see who's got what, see what kind of deals they're running. I don't want to spend a lot. Just a little. Book 2 sessions, 15 minutes apart. What kind of live stream is this? It's the kind that you see on other channels. # mullet broadcast. # mulletcast. But it's not that kind of live stream. I'm just being stupid. You know this, dude. You know me. Let's see, Rob. Book 2 sessions, 15 minutes apart. Thought about that, but I think with our drive down and our drive back with our timetable, we're just going to do a 2-hour. We're going to hit it up, and then we'll go for the 4-hour later on. And we're going on the 24th, which, oh, man, that's the camping trip, isn't it? Scooter, the camping trip. You told me about it. You invited me along. I think that's that weekend. Fuck it, I'm just double and triple booking everything. Well, me and Trav are going to be at Big Snow. So if you want to book a day there, I'll make sure as soon as I know our times, I will let you know our times. All right. It looks like the big meeting of the East Coast kids is going to happen on another day. We'll be at Big Snow. Come on out. Bring your friends. Bring your wives. # ski wife. # ski friends. # skiing is life. You know how many friggin' hashtags I've researched lately? I'm still one of those people who's like, why is it called a hashtag? It's the pound sign. # pound sign. How you like them apples? That's what I say to them. But so many hashtags. Yeah, we'll be down there. So probably going to miss the camping trip, which kind of blows because I'm an idiot. But I'm not perfect, and I don't claim to be. But me and Trav will be in New Jersey then. And then obviously the following weekend will be Halloween. And skiing on Halloween, I wonder if Big Snow's doing anything for Halloween. I mean, they want you to wear masks anyway. You might as well be wearing a Chewbacca mask or a Dracula mask or a Creature from the Black Lagoon mask or a Frankenstein mask or a Herman Munster mask, which some would say are the same. They're not. Yeah, man. That's where we'll be. Wawa. Dude, all right, side note. I am looking forward to the Wawa, man. I miss the Wawa. That was, you know how many times I was in Wawa in New Jersey? All the time. Every other day. Sometimes every day. Sometimes twice a day. Sometimes twice a day and coming back a third time to get gas. Isn't that something? I love Wawa. It's ridiculous that I do, but I do. Have your mask ready to go in Wawa. And I don't even drink coffee. People love Wawa coffee. I don't drink coffee. Isn't that something? Trav, I introduced your sister to Wawa coffee when we came back from Florida in northern Delaware. So there you go on that. Now, I'm ready. I'm as ready as I can get. Still not wholly physically ready, but, you know, that's why I also picked the end of October. So I have another month to just kind of finish working it up, you know, working up the muscles and whatnot. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Getting mentally prepared. Remember, mental preparedness is just as important as physical preparedness. Absolutely. Like, your mind game has to be on point. On point, man. You can't go in there half-hearted. Like, I'm going to go in there half-hearted. I'm going to go in there totally with zero confidence. But I'm going to go with a positive outlook and say, you know what, I have no zero confidence, but all it's going to take is one run to get it back. One run to get the confidence back, probably a few runs to get the technique back, and my form back. But we'll see. One run. That's what I'm doing. Then that'll be the title of my book, One Run. Just eat your Wheaties and do your yoga. Dude, I love Wheaties, man. Love Wheaties. Love Wheaties. Don't really want to be on the Wheaties. Yeah, I want to be on the Wheaties box. But I'll eat the shit out of a box of Wheaties, man. Don't even need milk. I'll eat it right out of the box like potato chips. Don't even care. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. You know what? Seasons are changing, and I can keep bringing it up and trying to do like this, you know, what's it like? What's it feel like? What's it look like? We all know what it looks like. We all know what it's getting into. Let's see here. Dude, take it easy. I'll visit your live stream again. Always come back for the live stream. The live stream will be here. But like I said, at the end of October or the beginning of November, the live stream will go on hiatus. But the recorded podcast will be taking place every week, as it should. And we'll be talking about stuff there. Plus, I'm thinking about doing another bit. Let me bounce this off you all, since I have some people here. And these are the diehard fans, the people who know Ski Rex Media, who have watched it. Kaczynski, yeah, I know you're new to the live stream, but clearly you follow and know, so you have an understanding, and that's good. Think about, I want to do, and the first one you're going to see, and you know what, Travis, you've been drafted for this. We're going to do a return trip recap. I think I'm going to set up the camera in the car, and on the drive back, we're going to do a recap of where we were. So he and I will talk about big snow on the way back up the thruway. If I go somewhere else, I will do a recap from wherever it is by myself. It'll give me something to talk about, or someone, you know, it'll be better than me talking to myself while I'm driving back. Now, from Suicide 6, it's 20 minutes away. Might not be that great of a program, but say I go out to Bolton one night. That's an hour and a half. That's plenty of time to talk. Big snow, 5 hours. Plenty of time to talk. The one out in Maine, which is 2.5 hours. We have plenty of time to talk. Think about that. If that's a bit you think, I might try it anyway. If you all tell me no, don't do it right now, I won't do it. But then fermented apples, true. Wow. Who's this far behind? Is the stream that far behind? Like, are my chats coming up that many minutes behind? That's crazy. I would never eat a fermented apple. I've never seen the drunken deer, but I have heard about them. That's why I said I don't know if it's true or not, but I have heard about it, and I've never seen it. But I look outside to see if I can see two of these deer all, you know, fucking, you know, all drunk and shit. I don't believe in animal cruelty. Never, no. I don't know if I like those apples, Will. Ugh. Shout out to Ben Affleck on that one. I've never seen The Drunken Deer, though. I'd like to see The Drunken Deer. Anyway, the recap videos for where I'm going. Recap videos for the mountains I visit this year, the mountains we visit, whether it be me and Trav, or when the Pennsylvania contingent comes up here, or if I go down there, or whatever it may be. And it might not even only be in the car. You know, if say the Pennsylvania East Coast contingent comes up, Route 100 tour, and we're all sitting around somewhere, we'll bust out a camera, we'll bust out the sound recorder, and we'll do the recap together. It could be fun. There's something there. We'll see. This really, doing a bit like that really could just be feeding into my narcissism. I do the live stream. I do the friggin' podcast. Now I'm trying to get myself out there again. That's narcissism. But healthy narcissism. It's not like I'm being a dick about it. So we'll check that out. Think about that, because that's going down probably. A little ride back recap. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Not live. It will be recorded. It won't be live. Because coming back from some of these places, there is no cell phone service. So there will be no data service, which means you can't do it live. So it will be recorded. Believe me, some of these mountains that are on the Indy Pass, these Indy mountains, are off the beaten path a little bit, I've noticed. So, you know, a couple of them, I'm surprised that Google Street View is even there. So that's going to be something. Plus a couple of things I want to do, like, you know, the T-bar only places like Cochran's or Northeast Slopes up here in Cornick. The hell's the name of the town? Well, it's right up. It's not far from here. It's like half an hour from here. Indy, man. I'm all about the Indy Pass, in a big way, and we'll get more into that later on in the week, probably, or next week. Right. So I hope you're excited. I'm excited. I can't wait for winter. It's going to be a good time, I think, and we're going to do it. And I'm going to go skiing, like I said, October 24th. We'll be calling Dr. Jones tall. We're just doing lines tonight, man. Doing friggin' movie bits. No time for love, Dr. Jones. Just saying. Friggin' man, that, you know what? You actually threw me. The Indy, then the Indiana Jones references just threw me. Anyway, first time out for Ski Rex Media in a while will be Big Snow on the 24th, and then I'll be putting it out there where I'm going. If you happen to show up, great. I'll take runs with you. I'll slap some stickers in your hand. I'll send you on your way. It'll be good. And I'll do some filming out there, some picture taking, and some social media presence kind of stuff, and we'll see how it goes, man. This winter could be fun. This will be the winter of Ski Rex Media. And come spring, you never know. This thing could be huge. You never know. And then there'll be a lot of people in the old Ski Rex Media live stream. 5 to 6 tonight. Let's start telling friends. Everybody bring one friend next week. Just get them to do it. It could be a friend I know already, even. Bring a friend. Tell them to come hang out for like a half hour just to watch me talk. It's good times. We all love it. I can't do October 24th. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I biffed on the scheduling. I forgot. It's not that I forgot. It's that I was looking up dates that try to work for me and Trav, and it's like, all right, Saturday 24th will work. And then there was that camping trip that weekend down there with the Pennsylvania contingent. And, yeah, that was a biff on my part. But that's okay. We got plenty of winter. And I know some of y'all are sneaking up here. Keep trying to talk Alyssa into sneaking up here. She will once it starts snowing, but she'll probably find her way into West Virginia and Pennsylvania mostly, and then the Pennsylvania contingent will be up here. Plus, I want to try and get to upstate New York. I have this itch to ski at Lake Placid this year. Whiteface. Is that Whiteface? Yes, that is Whiteface. I'm looking to get out there, and I don't know why. It just appeals to me. I've been to the town. Like, I've been to Lake Placid. I've been there in the summer, but I've never been there in the winter. And people love that joint. So I was like, hey, if they love it, I can love it too. And I've been to Hunter already. Could go to Hunter again. Like I said, I want to do Catamount, and that straddles the border, so I guess that counts. But I want to go up here, up north, not in the Catskills, but in the Adirondacks. I want to try something a little different. See how that works out. You know what I'm saying? Or check out Gore Mountain. That'd be nice, too. Excuse me. Got hiccups and stuff. Whew. Love the hiccups. Hold your breath, everyone. Yeah, check out Gore, man. Yeah, see, this is part of why I'm excited about the season's change. Now, like I made it at the beginning, I made the offhanded comment about making or planning road trips that I might not take. Like I said, 2.5 weeks to get to Seattle. It does even if you drive it. Like obviously, if you fly, it only takes 5, 6, 7 hours or less, depending on where you leave from. But from this side of the country, 6, 7 hours from like Boston or New York, say, and then. And to drive it, you can do it in 3.5 days. If you drive 13 hours a day, you leave on Monday morning, you can be there Thursday afternoon without problem. Unless you want to push it, then you can do it sooner, but whatever. I'm starting to do that with the ski trips, man. One of these last Sundays when it was top post day, and I had the website going on automatic, let the top post themselves. I was looking at maps and looking at drive times at the Indy Pass Mountains, and I'm like, all right, this one's an hour away. Like the easy ones, that's nothing. Suicide 6, 20 minutes. Bolton, hour 15. Magic, hour 10. Pat's Peak, an hour 10. A couple others. But then like Berkshire East, Catamount, 3.5, about from where I am, about 3 hours ish. No, less than that. Probably closer to 2.5, I think I figured it out. Because Mohawk, 3.5, Just looking at it, getting into it. The one in Maine, 2.5. I was surprised there's a ski mountain I can go to on the Indy Pass in Maine that's closer than a mountain in Connecticut. Isn't that crazy? I also want to ski Rhode Island this year, but I don't know if that place is opening. I have nothing about it. Yawgoo Valley, or however it's said. I don't know. I know zero about it. I just know it's down there. Pardon the long drink, man. Those hiccups are killing me. Well, they're trying not to do it. Is killing me. That's what I'm excited for. The planning, looking at the map. How am I going to get there? Which way am I going to go? Am I going to go the easy way and go all interstate, or go the adventurous way and take the side roads? Not that there's much interstate up here to choose from. And you got to take, like I said, some of these are off the beaten path. You can't take the interstate anyway. Or you can for like the first half hour, and then you're on the side highways, which is awesome because that's where the real adventure in any road trip is on the side highways. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for that. That's what I'm excited for the season's changes, to get back on the road, to get back on the mountains, and it's going to be glorious. And, you never know where I might pop up. I bought the Indy Pass for a reason because, like I said, I wrote about it in an article. I have to balance fun skiing and work skiing, for Ski Rex Media. And, I could abuse any of the passes except the Mountain Collective Pass. That I can't abuse. But the others I could, but I chose this because it's different. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll bring out good bits. It's places that won't be packed. Not that anything's going to be packed this year anyway because of, capacity limitations. But the point stands, it's going to be different. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to be out there, and I'm excited. I'm planning those trips. I'm planning my bits. I'm sitting here. I got my handy-dandy notebook, writing down bits, trying to figure things out, things that might be of interest, things that might show you why I'm interested in snow sports, the reasons why I'm not a jump guy, or a big mountain guy who talks about only skiing 14ers and how East Coast skiers are wimps because none of our mountains are over 5,000 feet. I'm not doing that because you know me. I say if you're doing it and you enjoy it, you do it your way. You do how you want to do it, and that is the right way. And don't let anybody tell you any different, that it's not the right way, or that your way is wrong, or that they're calling you a fake skier. You know how I feel about that. Don't let them do that to you. And I'm excited for it because I want to show you what I do. As Travis knows, preach. I'm gonna do it my way, and I want to do it a different way, and I want to show everybody the passion of it. Passion skier, if you will. And I know that's a thing too, and I'm gonna be doing that a little different. But we'll see, man. It's gonna be glorious, and it's gonna be like the old days. back when me and Trav, and we used to work at Mount Snow. And then, when the American Skiing Company came along, we'd bop on off to Killington, and we'd always be at Haystack. And then, traveling, doing things, going to Camelback and Blue Mountain and fucking Hunter and whatnot. And it's going to be glorious just driving around, seeing New England and other parts of the country maybe, and doing it right. And then who knows where the Ski Rex media wind may blow. You never know. We might have to load up the old Partridge Family bus, head out and find Ryan out there in Michigan, head up to that Mount Bohemia, man. That place is a whole different world up there. You see some of the bits they got going on up there? That place looks ridiculous. We could all pack up. We'll stop at his house and be like, dude, get in. We're going. And you're the only one who knows the way. Head up out there and just rip it up. Heard that place is tough. Heard you got to know what you're doing to go up there. But people say that about Magic Mountain, too. We're going to find out if I know what I'm doing because I'm going there, too. It's going to be something. So who knows? But I'm excited. That's really what the Seasons Change title is all about. Is, man, as the seasons change, you get excited for everything else, what those seasons may bring. That would have been more accurate. What's the season going to bring? And, it don't bother me to wear gloves, mask, temp checks, social distancing. I don't care. I don't have to make new friends. I don't have to talk to the girls. I don't have to, bring a friend. I like to do all those things. But if I can't, that's okay, man. Roll with it. Chill the fuck out and roll with it. That's what I do now. That's what I'm about now. You know what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? I think you do. Whew. Wow, man. I still, 20 of these. I've now done 20 of these live stream and virtual opera parties. And I still find it very difficult to talk for an hour, even with the 2 or 3 second breaks when I take a drink or when I lose my train of thought, man. It is something. Like, you could feel it. You could feel it in here. You could feel it in there, man. It's something. Oh, I hope the viewers aren't bouncing out because of me. They're bouncing out because of technical issues. Because we are down to 4. Down from 6 to 4, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. I am concerned about the drought here. All the snow-making ponds are super low. That may be true. That may be true. They say they are low. I know the rivers here are very low. Then obviously that's not the snow-making ponds, but the rivers are very low. But, if we're lucky, the NOAA went up. They've moved up to about 75% chance of La Nina this year. And that's snow for the north. Not only that, the Old Farmer's Almanac from right here in New England is calling for New England to be one of the snowier things. I think Direct Weather on YouTube, that guy said it was going to be snowy around here. I think, at least I hope, is actually more accurate because I'm not a weatherman. And believe me, I want to do more weather stories on skirexmedia.com, but I just don't understand it well enough. Like, I need the forecast given to me like on the 10 o'clock news. I can't read the maps and stuff. Some of them are easy. Some of them are obvious. Some of them aren't. And I make mistakes, and I don't like making mistakes when I'm trying to get something done. Nobody does. If we're lucky, and I don't want to believe in luck, but if it all works out, that's more accurate. That's what I'll say. If it works out the way some of these organizations and entities and scientists say it could, then we won't have to worry about the snow-making ponds being low. We'll be able to run all natural. Au natural. So natural. So au natural. It's like Rob streaking Route 100. And believe me, we have pictures. Now, I'm not worrying about that just yet because I'm hoping that it will be a full natural snow year. The snowmaking, the water is low around here, but I'm not giving up hope. I won't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. We're coming close to our hour, friends. What do you say? What have you thought about the show tonight? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it ugly? I don't know. But I think I'm tapped. I think I've made it to our hour. That is pretty good. The Ski Rex Media live stream and virtual opera party typically runs an hour, but we have gotten crazy with ourselves and gone an hour and a half and almost 2 hours, man. So, since we have reached our time, it is 9 o'clock p.m. EST. Thank you for joining Ski Rex Media once again for a virtual opera party. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad to see those who are here interacting as best you can through the old live chat. We're working on some stuff. If you did not listen to it yet or see it yet, check out the YouTube channel or the Buzzsprout page or Spotify or iHeartRadio or Google Podcasts or Apple Podcasts or Stitcher. To listen or watch the Ski Rex Media recorded podcast. It came out this past Wednesday, and Rob guested on that. He was my guest, and he was able to call in. Simple phone call, man. We took it back old school. None of that Zoom or Skype or any of that. We took it back old school, and he called in, and we had a good interview, and it worked. And we're going to try and translate that to the virtual opera party. I'm going to try and translate that to the virtual opera party before the season ends, and that way you'll be ready for next season, and we'll see what we can do. All right, thank you for joining me, everybody. Thank you for watching this. If you are watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. I am Tim from Ski Rex Media. Please, as I always say, follow Ski Rex Media over here: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Over here, merch shop, check that out if you want. But Patreon, you can check that out too. And Patreon, I'm going to try and change that up a little bit too. I'm working on both the merch thing and the Patreon thing. I got ideas for both of them I have to put into. That's my hesitation, is I got to work on those things for a couple different reasons and see what we can get going here. All right. They're all at the bottom of the screen. And if you're watching the replay, everything is linked in the description, and everybody here already does follow Ski Rex Media on social media or knows me personally and knows where to find me. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I will check you on the next one. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. Find us on Wednesday and then next Saturday. I don't think we're going to do a virtual next Saturday. Depends on what we can do. I don't know. Next Saturday, I think I'm out of town again. I'll let you know. Check everything out, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for joining me, guys. We'll see you out on the slopes, kids, later.